Us now with more on the latest developments in the region and the speculation of growing tensions between Washington and Jerusalem is former Israeli ambassador to the United States, Michael Oren. Thank you for joining us.
Good to be with you. Good afternoon.
So U.S. President Trump kicking off his trip in the Gulf states. Economic ties seem to be dominating the visit. But how much of this trip is going to focus on the big issues in the region, the Gaza war, the Iranian threat, and even the Abraham Accords?
I imagine it'll be part of any discussion, but from whatever I'm reading and what I'm hearing in Washington, this is really about deals. It's about President Trump's desire to get the Saudis to invest upwards of $1 trillion in the U.S. economy. I think it's a very hard bill for them to fund. That's much more than the Saudis earn every year through oil sales, but he's going to strive for it. The question is, what's going to be the quid pro quo? Is the quid pro quo going to be the provision of American nuclear power, civilian nuclear power to Saudi Arabia, and the decoupling of that provision of nuclear power from the normalization with Israel? Because in the past, those two issues, nuclear power for Saudi Arabia was sort of an incentive to Saudi Arabia to normalize relationship with Israel. And now, apparently, President Trump is going to pursue that venue without a connection to Israel. Conversely, the Palestinian issue could come up again. President Trump, in his previous administration's first term in office, had a two-state plan called the Deal of the Century. It was a two-state plan. I'm going to proceed on the assumption that it's still out there somewhere, certainly out there in his mind. And that could resume all, again, in connection to expanding the Abraham Accords and a U.S. and Israeli-Saudi peace deal.